Yep. Happy Halloween. Thought Rob would have on an outfit. No. All right. Well, going backwards, starting with the win over Virginia Tech, an incredible comeback by our guys and our staff, to be in a program that continues to rise up and fight and never quit is it's a blessing as a coach. It's down 21-3, true freshman quarterback in the game and guys just kept fighting. And then MJ sparked us, with that slot fade to Thayer, gave the team exactly what it needed at the right time, that we could score touchdowns and proof of life. And from there, we just played lights out. I was proud of the defense for the first half and the fourth quarter. I thought they really played well. And offense didn't turn the football over. They just kept grinding and working to find ways to score points and did a good job making some adjustments, had some good play calls. Our special teams, with the exception of a couple pooch punts where we could have covered better, thought did a really nice job. Felt like it was the best night that Shane's had punting the football. I thought our kickoff coverage unit did a great job. We didn't kick the ball the way we wanted to, but had good hang time and the guys got off blocks and tackled and created a fumble. Wish we would have recovered that one, but you see him straining and executing the schemes and setting up the offense or defense with field position on our special teams. It's fun to watch. I thought individually Peyton played really well, with the exception of the penalty on the sideline. I thought he had his best game. Davin Van really stood out the way he strains and chases the football on the defensive front. It was just a good night collectively. There was a lot of good things, where guys were playing hard and making plays. Offensively, it was great to have Trent Penix back and sparked this in some ways, and obviously had a touchdown. Terrell Timmons getting his first couple catches, and Thayer and Devin Carter, I thought really played well for us. Thayer obviously had a lot of touches and explosive play and a big play at the end, on the jailbreak screen. But Devin Carter really blocked well, had 5 contact catches in the game and did some really physical things on the perimeter. As I mentioned, we didn't turn the football over. Had 3 touchdown passes in the second half. Time of possession was outstanding, 35 minutes. And we were better on third down, over 50% effective. We scored 2 touchdowns in the red zone, and the other red zone drive was a field goal before the half. The biggest thing, I thought the way we finished, 5:35 on the clock and didn't give the ball back, with some really good blocking and tough runs by MJ and Jordan Houston. I thought Houston really, didn't probably produce throughout the game the way that he normally does because of the different things we were doing. But when we asked him to, he was great and was tough and got tough yards and put his foot in the ground. Negatives, we had 4 false starts and one of them, their defense used our cadence. And the officials were able to get that stopped and then we settled in. We missed some opportunities in the pass game, I thought, early in the game. But overall, just finishing blocks, we're on people, we're moving people, and then they're getting off. And we can create a few more explosive plays, I think, in the run game by just being a little bit better, just a little bit more movement, displacement, one more split second on a block. Defensively, the positives, in 3 quarters, they had 47 yards, and first quarter, second quarter, and fourth quarter. And the negative to that is they had 177 on 3 plays in the third quarter. And obviously that's not something that we're used to doing around here and can't do. But we did respond. I thought we pressured their quarterback. We did not allow him to get in a rhythm. We were 90% effective on third down. We stopped the run and guys played hard. Negatives, we didn't get a takeaway on defense. So something we got to improve there. On special teams, like I said, I think other than the 2 pooch punts that Shane hit that were good punts, we just need to do a better job with our coverage unit there of getting those fielded inside the 10. Both of them ended up being touchbacks. On the Wake, great team we're playing. I know they're coming off a tough loss, uncharacteristic game for them, turning the ball over. They were, I think, second in the league in turnover margin prior to that game, but they're very well coached, and the receivers really jump off the film to me. I know Hartman is a tremendous player for them, but the receivers are big guys. I mean, they're 6'4", 6'5", 6'3", and they catch the ball very well. They use their bodies well. Sam's obviously a gutsy competitor, has a lot of talent, knows their offense back and forth. They're scoring a lot of points. They're ranked second in the league in scoring offense and 38 points a game, third in total offense, fourth and third down offense. Big receivers are averaging 14 yards a catch. The backs are averaging 4.5 yards a carry. So it's going to be a great challenge, great opportunity. Excited to play them. And I know Coach Clausen, I've known him a long time, have great respect for him, and he's done a nice job, hiring some guys defensively that I have great respect for as well. But it's a long-standing game, 130-year-old game that's been played, and 115 consecutive games against each other. So, as an in-state game and a rivalry game, it's an important game for both teams. It's critical that we have a great atmosphere for this one. It's a night game. It's our homecoming, and our team's overcome a lot. We've been through quite a bit, trying to figure out these pieces as we were missing guys. And as I mentioned in the Syracuse game, one time we had 10 guys off the field, and it was great to get Trent Penix back and see Devin Carter in the game and see Chandler Zavala in the game, and feel like we're going to have Demi Sumo this week. So we're starting to get some key ingredients back on offense. And now that we've settled in with MJ as our starter at quarterback, we need the fans with us, and there's a lot to play for. You got 2 6-2 teams that are really good, in my opinion, that fight. They're competitive, and it's going to be a good football game. And for us being at home, we're here, man. We're fighting. We're doing everything we can to win games. We've had 2 incredible comebacks this season. And so, for our players and staff and coaches, asking that the fan base and the student body be the difference in this game, be the difference for this team, make this stadium shake. We've got a 15-game winning streak in the Carter, and let's do everything we can to come out and support the team and make the opponent's offense unable to hear their cadence, make it where they can't hear their clap, be the difference in this football game. And let's make the night game environment on a homecoming night for such a special group of young men special for them, and that's something that I think we all want. We want this football team to play its best football, and that is 100% easier to do when the other side of the ball can't hear. And so, pleading for that, looking forward to the environment and the homecoming atmosphere. And I know our team's excited. Probably our last home game. Sounds like it is our last night home game of the year. I saw our kick time got released for next week at 3:30. So let's make it the best one that we've had.